these are some pretty interesting devices you guys have found.
Well, it's true. In the aches and claims column, like we do in Personal General, we vet these things for you, so you don't have to try them out yourself. And they range from a 99-cent app to a headband that you wear that tracks brain waves.
While you're sleeping?
While you're sleeping.
Okay.
So if you're comfortable with that. And the idea is that when you are at your lightest natural point in the sleep cycle, it will wake you. You give it sort of a window of time and it will choose the right moment.
The optimal moment so that I won't feel bad when I come rolling out of bed.
Right,
okay.
right.
It's not giving me more sleep. It's just going to pick the right time to wake me up.
We did not invent a time machine
You did
yet.
not. I give you time for that. All right. So let's talk about the first one. It's called Sleep Cycle, is that right?
Right. Sleep Cycle, it's an iPhone app. It's 99 cents. And the idea is you put it on your mattress and it's going to, you know, track movement and wake you when you're at the perfect time. But what our reporter found is if you have a cat or a restless spouse, this is really not going to work very well. So you're kind of getting what you pay for with 99 cents.
Because any of the motion is going to set it off.
Right. So that's a little bit tricky.
Yeah. But cheap. But that's an inexpensive one.
Well, yeah, you could give it a shot if it works for you.
For 99 cents, you can do it. All right. Now, Sleep Tracker. What about this one?
Sleep Tracker. This is a wristwatch alarm, and our reviewer found it works fairly well, but a couple times, like, she was at the end of the window that she had set, and she was sort of like shaking her wrist, like, why aren't you going off yet? So again, it works on the same principle, but wasn't quite as, you know, had some of the same issues.
Had some of the same issues. Now, there's this headband one. Is this called the Zeo?
Yeah, the Zeo is kind of exciting because even though with all of these, there isn't a lot of research saying, yes, this definitely works. It is waking you at your lightest point. But the Zeo does track your sleep cycle. So you could do other things with it. For example, you could try different days and say, if I have a cup of coffee at 5 p.m., how does this affect me? Because the Zeo will download your REM sleep, your REM sleep, and your different phases of sleep, like onto your iPad, so you can see it like graphed out for you.
So you're getting more with that one than just sort of something that picks the optimal time to wake you up. The Zeo's actually giving you kind of helping you assess what your sleep patterns are like, and you can sort of read from that what you will.
Yeah, the idea is it's kind of like a mini sleep clinic just for you. Less scientific, but you could probably draw some conclusions from it from lifestyle.
But you have to wear this headband. Was that uncomfortable for the reviewer? Did they like have a red spot on their forehead when they woke up?
There was like some itchiness at first, but apparently if you like wash it properly from the start, if you can deal with the comfort part, it can be useful. Just depends on how heavy a sleeper you are and how much you care if you have something on your head.
Now I know you tested a couple of others, aXbo, WakeMate. Were those around the same in terms of how they worked, or were they different than these?
I mean, the tricky thing is none of these was a perfect fit. So it's, you know, sounds like an imperfect science so far, but it's interesting that they're out there and that we're getting closer to something that could help your morning be a little bit better.
And the scientists, I mean, the science behind all of this is sort of designed to help us wake again at the optimal time, because there is like a window, right? It's not just like at any moment. It's sort of within our REM patterns.
No, it's true. There's a natural sleep cycle, and if you are awoken when it's lighter, you might, for 15 or 20 minutes in the morning, feel a little better than if, in my case this morning, the baby started crying and you suddenly were awoken from a very deep sleep.